And in him, you too are being built together to become a dwelling place in which God lives by his Spirit. It's because he rose that we are here reimagining today. It's because he rose that we are here reimagining today. Like literally something in the act of divine self-denial made way for power to literally defeat death. You and I wouldn't even know which side of death is facing us for us to take a little jab at it and maybe try to kick it in the shins. But Jesus rose from death to life, and oh my word, here we are in this room in Worcester Hall, reimagining our lives together.
We would be crazy to be sitting here like a dysfunctional family hoping to undo a humanity's history of racial and individual brokenness had Christ never come. But we're not crazy. We're just a random group of messed up people who have been loved by this radical God enough to hear the radically good news of what he's done for us. It's because he rose that we are here reimagining today, reimagining a better campus, a better world, because she's on her way.
I'm not sure what she will look like. Not sure what color dress she'll wear, or what kind of flower rests in her hair. But I do know this. A better world is on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing. This is what I think she will look like.
1. She will have eyes like mirrors. She will remind us of who we are amidst a world set on us forgetting our faces, a place where TV ads and billboards only tell us who we are. Tell us that who we are today is not good enough. She will affirm the color of our skin, black, brown, golden, peach, as the perfect shade of beautiful we were always supposed to be. She will see all of the brokenness we've ever hidden inside of ourselves, pry open the seashell cynicism that could not diminish the pearls sitting nervously behind our smiles. She will stare for miles until our rib cages finally loosen their grip, allowing our hearts to beat freely again. No wonder we could never love. We have become so concerned with protecting ourselves, living our lives with clenched fists rather than open palms. We've done a good job fighting off our enemies, but we fought off our wholeness too.
2. She will have a voice that sounds like forgiveness, that shouts loud enough to drown out the hate that we have internalized, yet whispers to calm our crooked souls when we project that hate back out into the world. Her voice will be like a choir, a revolution in harmony, a symphony in the key of peace. She will speak on behalf of the broken, the failures, the skeptics, the weak, but also the privileged, the rich, the wealthy elite, because forgiveness is a language that we all use to speak. We've just been assimilated into this culture of division, learned words like enemy and other, and have forgotten words like grace, listen, apology, beloved.
3. Her touch will heal enemies, bring wellness to the wounds of those who continue to cut her down. She knows that her touch will breathe life into the open holes that this thumbtack world has enclosed on our helium souls. Her hands will be calloused, scarred from always being bit by those she tries to heal, but she will still hold them out like Jesus did. Our doubting Thomas fingers friction against the glorified wounds, the brokenness in her hands, the only proof that there is redemption in this world. I hope that my enemies will become my friends someday. That the kids who used to tease me that my skin was a different kind of beautiful, or that my eyes were too small for them to wrap their minds around, the ones who told my father that he wouldn't amount to anything, and every Jim Crow impersonator who wants to keep the world in pieces. When this better world comes, both victimizer and victim will receive healing.
4. She will smell like revolution when she enters the room, her fragrance lingering just long enough that everyone lifts their heads from their smartphone sleep, if only just for a moment, only to see nothing. The kingdom of God will be witnessed by those awake enough to catch it. She will smell like my mother's cooking, like a childhood memory enough to stir us out of our silence and overthrow every act of complacency, awakening us to move out of the margins until there are no more margins anymore. The poor will be reminded of how beautiful they are, and we will be judged not by the color of our skin, by the content of our character, but we will still love the color of our skin.
5. She will have arms long enough to bring everyone in. Her embrace will be the dwelling place of God himself. Her hugs will feel like home. Except this home will not be broken, and there's a Father who says that he loves you. Christ will be the cornerstone. And in this home we will eat rice, beans, tortillas, lumpia, smothered chicken, smoked brisket, steak, sticky rice, kimchi, sushi, and pho. And we will speak to each other in different languages. And somehow we will all understand. And everyone will get the inside jokes, which means there will be no inside jokes.
6. She will look just like you, and she will look just like me.
7. When this world comes, maybe my father will finally feel like he has a place in this planet. And maybe my mother will begin to believe how beautiful she really is. And maybe I will have the courage to tell her.
But until then, we will wait and we will fight with Christ as our light, guiding us
Home.